There's so many women that ask guys on a date. I heard a woman once say that she'll let anyone take her on a date. You ever go somewhere with somebody and you tell them you paying, and all of a sudden they getting all the things they getting a damn appetizer, they getting a soup and a salad, they getting the first main meal, then they getting the second course, dessert, wine, 2 shots, all on your dime. Well, man, you get old. And this is what ladies you don't understand. The guy's paying for all this stuff, and guess what you're saying? Oh, well, no big deal.
Shitting me.
Order. This is the court of the internet, where excuses get cross-examined and feelings don't overrule facts. I don't take sides. I deliver verdicts. Court's in session.
Well, I'm not going to pay the check if you're not going to sleep with me. That doesn't make any sense.
What do you mean? Okay,
Okay, well, you don't have to be weird about it.
It's just I'm not really sure.
I don't think my time already, and the whole thing's kind of a waste.
Wow.
Bad boy.
Oh, nobody really disrespected me like that before. I don't know what the heck.
You don't have to be dramatic.
That is not dramatic. Do you literally hear what the fuck you're saying? You literally just told me that you're not gonna pay the check if I don't sleep with you. So you were coming, that was your whole intention? I feel I was, from the day we met till today, I never gave off. Oh, I'm the hookup girl.
I just think you're a drama girl.
Says the man who literally just said, I'm not going to pay the check if you're not going to sleep with me. How broke
obviously
are you?
You're down. Damn! You're just embarrassed because you don't want to tell your friends about it.
You're
Out of order. You heard me?
an embarrassing man who's probably broke.
Shitting me.
Oh, let me see it. Honestly, I don't even want to be a part of this. I'm just going to, how much is it? We're literally having this whole fight over $130. Wow.
Good girl.
Cheap ass man.
Wow. Yeah. This is a classic story that I'm hearing over and over again. Ladies, you gotta figure out what you want. Now let's talk about it. Now, from this encounter, it sounds like that they want a date. Must have been a first date, and he didn't want to pay the first date, right? Seemed like they've been talking for a little bit, but I don't know that he felt like it was a fair exchange. I had this conversation a couple of weeks ago. Someone was asking me about dating, and they were saying how that a man should pay you on a first date.
Shitting me.
And I get it. If you've been dating for a while, I understand that. But if you're just meeting someone, there should be money involved. And he should pay for the first date. And here's the reason why. If you're looking for a long-term relationship, then you have to take expectations off the table. If you're looking for someone for a long-term relationship, then it's probably best that you split the bill. A lot of times, really, you shouldn't even go to those type of places. You shouldn't even be going to a restaurant. You should kind of learn each other, know more about each other, right? Because as soon as money gets involved, it becomes an issue. Because the guy, in his mind, and here's what you guys will understand, there's expectations on each side. So as a man, there's expectation. As a woman, there's an expectation. And this is not true for everybody. If the shoe fit, wear it, okay? But when he's paying this bill, he's expecting he's going to get that you're going to sleep with him. And like this clip here saying $130. I mean, she might not feel like $130. She's worth more than $130. That doesn't matter. It could be $40. It could be $20. It could be $300. It could be $1,000.
Shitting me.
That's not the equivalent of what he's saying that she's only worth that amount. However, what he's saying is, you have expectation for me to pay this bill, and he has expectation to sleep with you. So if we're really dating with intentions, then why don't we take money off the table? Then you should split the bill. If you want to go out to eat, go out to eat. It doesn't take it doesn't take away your value because you decide that you're worth more than $130. As a lady, you have your expectation. As a man, he has an expectation. So the only way you can really date successfully is to take that off the table. So how do you take that on the table? Well, let's not go somewhere where we got to split the. If that's important to you that he pays, it's probably not a good idea to go out to eat until you learn each other, right? And you establish what kind of relationship you're going to have. Like it's important. You have so many people like they got their work husbands. Do you think the work husband is he's buying lunch for the girl every day that he ends up meeting and being with at work? No, not at all. He brings his bag lunch, she bring her bag lunch, or they order DoorDash or what have you. And guess what happens? Guess what happens? They end up liking each other because they get to know each other because he doesn't have expectation to buy lunch for her every day, and she don't have to expect him to pay for lunch, and also he doesn't have any exchange for sex on his mind.
Shitting me.
Right? And maybe it's in the back of his mind, but sometimes when guys pay out a little money, they expect to get something back in return. And that's not for everybody. So don't be in the comments talking crazy. And you can go ahead, you're the jury, say what you want to say. But I'm trying to tell you, you guys have to start thinking it from both sides of the coin. The man has to start thinking from the woman's side, the woman has to start thinking from the man's side, and then you can kind of have a better idea of what is going to work for you and your relationship. So if you're just looking to get hookups, then probably don't take on dates. Maybe go to the bar and look for women at the bar, buy a drink or two, and she might be willing. But if you're looking to actually really date, there has to be some type of courting that's involved, and take money off the table. So then sex is off the table. Then you can get to really know each other, and then you won't have this problem. And she's upset with him, and because here's what happens. So many women, you see it all the time. You see they want to go on dates, and I'm not sure if they don't. I don't know, and it's not for every woman. And I'm not going to keep giving this disclaimer, so y'all gonna have to just understand. I'm speaking for both sides, okay? So here's the thing: as a man, right? If you go out, you're looking for a woman, right? If you're looking for a woman for that day, or if you're looking for a woman long term, you have to decide that. Ladies, you got to decide the same thing, right? However, there's so many women that ask guys on a date. I heard a woman once say that she'll let anyone take her on a date. So she doesn't mind going to eating up his money. Well, man, you get old. She's never going to see him again. She doesn't even like some of the guys she go out on dates with, and she just goes because it's a free meal.
Bad girl.
That's wild. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, the food stamps not covered? Like, what's going on? Or did you not have enough money to eat out? Like, it doesn't make sense to take advantage of somebody, because not only do you ruin that person, right? You ruin it for the other people that comes behind her or him. If he keeps taking women out, keeps spending all his money, you think he's going to be a nice gentleman? No, he's going to be a jerk. So a lot of times we create these jerks. We create these people that needs to be checked. This needs to be checked. You guys can't keep doing this, ladies. You can't keep taking men out and letting them pay for your meals and then don't have no expectations in return. And guys, stop taking them out. Stop spending the money on them. Take them to the coffee shop. Buy a cup of coffee. Ask her, does she want some coffee? Then tell her go up and pay for it. You might gotta be real with her. Listen, honey. Listen, we going out. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Listen, I think. Oh, where you think we going? Oh, I want to go out here. I want to go out to Ruth's Chris.
Shitting me.
Oh, great. Listen, I was gonna go to Ruth's Chris anyway. But look, here's what we could do. You ever go somewhere with somebody and you tell them you paying, and all of a sudden they getting all the things they getting a damn appetizer, they getting a soup and a salad, they getting the first main meal, then they getting the second course, dessert, wine, 2 shots, all on your dime. Well, man, you get old. And this is what, ladies, you don't understand. The guy's paying for all this stuff, and guess what you're saying? Oh, well, no big deal.
Shitting me.
You pay for your half, I pay for my half. See, then you ain't get to that point. And when the meal come, that you looking crazy because it's different. See, a lot of times, you ever go somewhere with somebody and you tell them you paying, and all of a sudden they getting all the things they getting a damn appetizer, they getting a soup and a salad, they getting the first main meal, then they getting the second course, dessert, wine, 2 shots, all on your dime. Well, man, you get old. And this is what, ladies, you don't understand. The guy's paying for all this stuff, and guess what you're saying? Oh, well, no big deal.
Shitting me.
Yeah, right. But to him, he's like, man, I just had to work 12. That's hour number 4 of me working. That's hour number 6. Every time you add, he's calculating. And he's like, okay, to get some, he might be willing to do that. But that shouldn't even be a part of it. He's not really getting to know you. He's really gonna. This is when you get to the stand when he knows that he's just gonna be with you for a moment until he gets what he wants and he's out of there. Because he already understands how you are. You're not really for him. You're really for what he can do for you, and that's unfair. And we need to do a better job, ladies and men, of being straight up and honest. What are you looking for? What are your intentions? You guys gotta do a better job of finding out what people's intentions are from the jump. But here's how we can eliminate this problem that this lady is having about what she said is a cheap ass man, right? He cheap because he don't want to pay. Well, he doesn't want to pay because he's not getting anything in return. And you think that he should go out with you, pay for a dinner just so you can have a good time. That's very selfish. What does he get out of it other than to pay for you to eat and spend time with you? He gets nothing in return. So when you look at it from his perspective, why would he do that? So pay your own pay for your own food. Like you're really not that into him that much. That's going to $130 going to make you upset that you don't want to have to pay for it. And if you don't like it, that's cool. I get it. However, you got to start looking at things from other people's side, and you just can't see it from this. So I would say that she's wrong for going off, and he's wrong because he should have said from the beginning, "Hey, this is what I feel. This is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to pay I'm not going to pay the full meal. I'm not going to pay for it. We're going to split it." She would have paid 65. He'd have paid 65. And guess what? We would have all been happy. She could have continued to got to know him. Now she's never going to speak to him again. He's never going to speak to her again because he says she's selfish and drama. And I guess he figured it out, vice versa. But you guys can figure this out a lot easier without paying for it. And I'm starting to notice that guys are saying they'd rather pay for it. They know what they're getting in return. Here's my verdict. I'm going to rule in favor of neither one of them. Damn! He should have told her that he's not paying. Then she would have said she's not going, and he would have saved his money right there from the jump. He thought he's possibly going to get some. Now he decided she wasn't going to get some, so he's not paying. So he kind of played to put it on the internet, let it be known that women are out here like this. So maybe that was his whole thing of trying to put it out here, let this be known. But, drop a comment. I'm going to ban both of them for 30 days off the internet. You guys cannot post for the next 30 days, and that's my ruling.